sleep offered no respite. As the sun rose, so too did the unwelcome visitor from the depths, Armag, the dragon turtle. With the voice of crushing waves, the ancient beast demanded tribute and accused Ridley of aligning himself with his new nemesis, Drock. The encounter was intense, but in the end, Ridley walked away, intact though. The weight of his connections to the abyss grew heavier. Reunited with the rest of Grimguard, the party took a much-needed rest at the thatch hut before heading to Executioner's Run, where a spectacle of death awaited. Upon arrival, the group was met with Draza, a desperate man left in the center of the pit by himself, where he was being hunted by a pack of vicious velociraptors. His cries echoed for help throughout the arena, but a crowd just watched. Grimguard wasn't ready to let this happen and wasn't in the mood for unnecessary death. Tristan, clad in his splint armor, demanded the raptors to stand down. They did not. With following the savage skirmish, the Flaming Fist mercenaries decided upon a more diplomatic solution. The party, thinking quickly, convinced the soldiers to step down, and with discussions set ahead, they went inside the tavern. Inside, tension simmered. Tristan and Yarrow noticed that something was off with the so-called Flaming Fist soldiers, and quickly they realized they were frauds. What followed was a game of words laced with subtle threats and measured restraint. Just as the bandits began to stand down, Ridley emerged from the shadows, more so known as a plant, with cold eyes, a low voice, and promising a swift retribution if they've ever crossed his friends again. The message was received loud and clear. With the fight behind them, the party sought knowledge. Their search led to Priest Balin, a devout cleric of Tamora, where they pried into a web of entangled factions vying for control of Chult. While Balin knew little whispers beyond what he had, he gave clear advice. Align yourself with your allies and finish here. Come and do what you need to do. Later, they were approached by a woman of authority, Vice Admiral Udra Silvertusk of the Order of the Iron Gauntlet. She bore a request, a journey to Camp Righteous, where she had last believed that the battalion had last been seen. The party agreed to aid her, but first needed to secure the proper paperwork for their sanctioned travel. With the weight of duty pressed upon them, the group set out to meet Merchant Prince Jobel, the man who controlled access to the guides for jungle expeditions. It was there they stumbled across an unexpected addition to their journey, Volothop Gardam, better known as Volo. A renowned and possibly unreliable author, Volo had just been certified as an adventurer's guide, eager to plunge into the jungle to gather material for his next book, allow him to guide them on the next journey. Skepticism filled the room, but after a brief and mostly hesitant discussion, the party agreed to bring him along. The final stop brought them to the Thundering Lizard, where they convened with their employer to exchange rumors and revelations, talking of the Flaming Fist's corruption and the growing influence of the Order of the Iron Gauntlet filled the air. Deals were made, and at the very end, Ridley and Volo decided to have a taste. As the conversation waned, Ridley and Volo indulged in a round of drinks, while Tristan and the others lingered upstairs, talking about some of the things they've encountered. Then, a rustle happened in the next room, and Thwomp, ever perceptive, pursued the source of the disturbance, Yarrow joining them. The two discovered a spy with a member of the Lord's Alliance. Before they could subdue him, he was able to vanish, leaving a smoke bomb, having Grimguard trapped in the tavern temporarily. Now, surrounded by music, lively activity, joyous aura. The party stands in the thundering lizard. Adventure is calling, the jungle awaits, and yet secrets are unfolding in front of you, lurking from the shadows. And now, a lot of you stand at the thundering lizard, where you are basically confronting the idea that a spy just got away. The smoke upstairs is clearing out. Swamp, you are recovering from the smoke bomb. Tristan, you are down there after the exchange, like kind of recapping what's happening. Ridley, you just came back up. You're having drinks, talking to Volo. Swamp looks upset. Tristan looks concerned. Something smells like pepper in the air. Very strange. Yarrow, you're upstairs recovering. What are our plans? Let us begin.